This is the holiday show, and I just want to talk about um, what you guys want to talk about Spear Halloween. This is going to be my last video till trying to turn my TV off. There, now my TV's off. It wouldn't turn off. So let's talk about Spear Halloween. This is Spear Halloween talk, and this will be my last video for a while. I would say this is going to be my last video till Spear Halloween actually shows their animatronics for this year. And that's what we're going to talk about here. I actually was just watching Hauntformer's not recent video, but it said what happened to Spear Halloween, and it's about Spear Halloween's animatronics and how they've changed their animatronics. Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a good time enjoying the live stream. And he's right, Hauntformer Mac. He is right that Spear Halloween is not as scary as it used to be. Like, the animatronics aren't as scary. And that's what we want for Halloween. And that's what we like for Halloween. And we haven't had these kind of animatronics for a long, long time. I'm pretty good. But the animatronics, they're not scary anymore. And then we get into 2023, and then all of a sudden Moore's Costume shows their lineup. Hello, Lewis, how are you? Hope you're having a good time. But then Moore's Costume shows their lineup, and we get this mutant rat animatronic, which actually looks really good. It looks pretty good. I like the animation on it. It suits it. Then we get the Lowe's lineup, and the Lowe's lineup looks amazing. Like that 12-foot zombie that moves its arm with the tombstone. That looks really cool, but it's not something I'm going to be buying. The Lowe's lineup looks good. Like, there's a few animatronics that I'm really interested in. My number one favorite out of the whole lineup is the Leatherface one. And I'm guaranteeing that's going to do something. That's got to do something. There's no way that they just made a Leatherface just to stand there. I feel like it does something. Oh, it's only 9 feet. It looks way bigger than that in the video. There's a witch too that kind of goes like this in the video, and it looks really cool. There's the pneumatics animation that I also want to talk about, because Home Depot just showed their lineup for Halloween 2023, and there's a 13-foot Jack Skeleton that's supposed to be animated, and I bet that's going to be a pneumatics animatronic. But that one's really cool. That is definitely cool. Now the Yoda animatronic, I kind of think that's kind of stupid. Like, I really don't think Home Depot should be making a Yoda animatronic. I mean, it's not Spear Halloween, so I guess it makes sense for them to do it, but I wouldn't want to see Spear Halloween do anything like that. But the Home Depot lineup, that 12-foot bat thing, love it. There's some people complaining about it, and let me tell you, the 10-foot werewolf that we had, yeah, it's kind of weird. The 12-foot or the 10-foot bat for Home Depot this year. I don't know if it's 10 feet or 12 feet, but some people have been complaining about it, and I'll just tell you right now, it's going to look way better when it's actually released in the store, because the 10-foot Howling Werewolf, looked 10 times better than the prototype. The one that you're seeing at the show is the prototypes. Those are not the actual ones that are getting released. They're going to look slightly different. And they always look better. Yeah, I figured the Leatherface does something. If you know what the Leatherface does, let me know in the comments down below. I kind of hope his arm goes up with the chainsaw and he kind of like thrashes or something. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. That would be such a cool idea. But the Home Depot is better than Lowe's. And Lowe's is probably my second favorite right now. Home Depot is my favorite right now. Now, Spear Halloween. What kind of ideas, what kind of props do we as fans of Halloween, as the season of the holiday, Halloween, what do we want to see? Well, first of all, we want to see scarier props. But not only that, what kind of characters do we? Okay. But there's characters that I want to see for Spear Halloween. I want to see more possessed props. That's my number one kind of props. They're just so awesome. They're the best kind of props for Halloween. They're just really good for Halloween. They're so fun. But if they're not done right, then why buy it, right? You know, Spear Halloween has to do them right for them to be good. I want to see more mutant props. I want to see more demon. Actually, demons are probably my second, then mutants. More like evil scientist stuff, props that are actually done right. More like butcher props, more psycho props, more props like axe props, things holding axes. A person holding an axe that swings at you would be a really good idea, but if it's not done right with blood or anything, and the design isn't done right, then why do it? It has to be done right, and Spear has to go out. And you know what? I didn't mention this in my last live stream. And I should have, but I'm gonna in this video. So basically, remember last year? Yes, me too. I actually do. The main guy that does the Roblox Spear Halloween concept animatronics every year. You know who I'm talking about. He just showed his 2023 lineup for Spear Halloween ideas on Roblox, some of them so far. And the one that has like the thing in front of her and then she moves it and you see her face, that one's my favorite. That's such a good idea. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, remember when we got a lab theme last year? But remember when Spirit it was leaked and there was a picture of this lab thing, and it was like a switch or something, and it had a wire attached to it. It was like a lab switch, and then we were all guessing that Spirit was going to make a lab theme, and then 2022, it was a lab theme. It was actually a lab theme. Well, this year it's kind of the same thing, but what we were shown for this theme this year for Spear Halloween 2023, it's going to be 100 times better than last year's theme. And it's like a gargoyle, like a door knocker with the thing that you knock on the door, but it's a gargoyle and it has a wire coming out of it. And we're all guessing that we're going to get a haunted mansion theme or a haunted house theme with a graveyard, and that would be amazing. I don't know if we're actually going to get that, but if we do, that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, man. The manufacturing, I just think that this year is going to be so much better because you look at all the other stores, the manufacturing, the designing looks way better. I just can't see Spear Halloween messing up this year. I just can't see it happening. The way everything is going for every store, there's no way that Spear Halloween can, because if they mess up again, I really think they shouldn't be making props again, because how could you mess up even worse than last year? The manufacturing in general, well, obviously, no store orders the same thing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the manufacturers for every store like Lowe's and them, they've gotten way better, and plus they're using pneumatics. We seen Mr. Dark with pneumatics. That was our first look at pneumatics, Mr. Dark. I'm actually hoping Mr. Dark comes back this year, because if he does, I'm planning on buying that one because that prop is freaking awesome. Love that one. Um, I might get it because it's pretty awesome. Um, and Spear Halloween does in fact watch all of our videos. They watch Haunter's videos and they do listen. But it's not up to Spear Halloween. Not like 100%. Like, I thought Mr. Dark was pneumatic, because apparently he's using like a professional mechanic on him. But wow, I'm surprised. I actually thought Mr. Dark was using pneumatics, but oh well. I think just Spear Halloween. Um, I really do think this year is going to be different, and I think that we're going to see a lot of things that we wanted from a long time ago. We've been wanting so many great things from Spear Halloween, and I think this is finally the time, especially for their 40th anniversary, and with all the other stores getting all these great things. I just feel like, because Lowe's has scarier stuff, Home Depot has scarier stuff, it just looks like stores are going out all out this year. Oh, I didn't see what you said. Yeah, I guess you're right. Mr. Dark in general, though, he's a great prop. Um, I think, oh, well, not all of the Mr. Darks break easy. He's a great prop, though, but I think we're going to start seeing a lot of props in the future with pneumatics. And I do think we're just going to see a lot of props with pneumatics in general. I don't think it's going to be all these springs, faulty spring mechanisms. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of pneumatics in the future, which is very good. Yeah, I seen that. It's freaking hilarious. I got to see Mr. Dark in person last year at a haunted house, and it was freaking incredible seeing that in person. I didn't think he was that big, but he's huge. And I love how he jumps up really fast. Like, I love that. That's awesome. But, like I said, we're probably going to see some pneumatic motions. We could see some pneumatic motions from Spear Halloween this year. Yeah, Mr. Dark is such a good prop for Halloween. Really? Well, he's pretty big, but if you don't put him in the right spot, he could fall over. Oh. It all depends. It could depend on your location because I know they ship to Canada. Um, some locations they don't really like shipping to, I guess. I don't know. Um, it was probably just because they didn't have any more in stock. But the best part is Spirit is known for bringing back newer props quicker. So you might get Mr. Dark. Remember Forest Demon from 2016? I remember seeing that in person and I was just blown away by it. Like if Forest Demon comes back, I might actually get it. Like that was such a great prop. That was probably the best demon prop we've ever had from Spear Halloween. And it was probably the best classic Spear Halloween prop we've had in a long time. Or 2017, yeah. 2016 or 2017. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't even the best part about Forest Demon, though. It was the design of his face and just the way he looked. I think that was cool. Now, if Spear Halloween brings him back, instead of having these plain clothes, they should actually give him like a chest piece. I would like to see a remake of him for Spear Halloween, like something like Forest Demon, but like his whole body would be a demon body, like, you know, like Forest Demon, that kind of color, the red, and just have his whole, like a whole demon body that's red, not these weird fabric clothes. Like Spear Halloween should actually make a demon prop that's actually a full demon body and he like lunges up at you or something. I don't know how they could do it, but I think that would be awesome to see. Cornstalker, I don't really care for him. He goes like this, I'm the Cornstalker. I don't care for props that talk and talk and talk. Don't care for it. If the animation isn't creepy, it doesn't feel like a Halloween prop. Like Miss Mercy. That's the kind of prop I like because it's a constant motion and it doesn't talk every 5 seconds and say, I'm gonna come get you. Oh my god, whoopee doo. Like, I like props like Miss Mercy, like Broken Spine Girl. Love that prop. Peekaboo Penny, love it. Those kind of props I like because they jump at you or they have a creepy motion and it just works so well. And that's the kind of props I want to see from Spear Halloween. I know that was the best impression ever. I don't like Cornstalker. I've had them. I didn't keep them though. I did have a Cornstalker years and years ago. When I used to do haunted houses, my best year was 2018 and I had Cornstalker, but he had an issue where he would stop moving because his motor was dying out. Henry Hustle, he's a great prop, but the problem with him is he doesn't talk so long. It's just when the growling happens, his head takes too long to pop up once the demon growl happens. Plus his face isn't really that creepy at all. The scare and everything works. Everything else works, but the face design and the pop-up animation takes too long. If it happened pretty much at the same time the demon growl happened, it would be even better. But if the face was creepier, I would have bought him. but I didn't buy them because, I would like to see a reskin of him. I don't really know what they could do, but I think they should make a new version of Broken Spine Girl, but it's not called Broken Spine Girl, and it's a completely different animatronic, and she wouldn't take so long to talk, because we all know Broken Spine Girl takes too long to talk. So they can make her where instead of having her talk for about 50 seconds or whatever it is, have her bend backwards right when you walk by her. She bends back. Or says something for like a couple seconds and then goes back. And then maybe she has like a evil scream or something. Wait, what? I know, like the delay on the head motion, it was like, what the heck? It was so weird too, like how it took that long, but oh well. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the washroom, so don't mind. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. But yeah, I also told you I can't say who. They can tell you, but I can't say who. I can't say who told me, but they said they know an employee from Spear Halloween. And they said, no, I use my Samsung S22 Ultra camera, my phone. But someone told me that a Spear Halloween employee told them that the animatronics for 2023 this year are insane, which is really good to hear, right? Now I'm not fully excited to hear this because anyone can lie, right? So anyone could make things up and there's no need of it. So I can't say who told me, but they can tell you, but I'm not. Well, I can't record in 8K because I don't know. I just don't know how to. Plus, I don't know how to use a camera. That's another thing. Like, yeah, but I'm not sure how to record in 9K or 8K. I'm just not sure. Yeah, like Spear Halloween can absolutely make this year really good. And the thing that we saw on Young Skelly Bones or whatever, I can't remember what it was, Bag of Bones or whatever that freaking prop we had. There was a fake leak on a prop, Young Collector. It was Young Collector. It was a scratched prop. Thankfully, because no one would have bought that. And a lot of the props last year were so unnecessary, like Young Crouchy, Young Skelly Bones, like all these stupid ideas that we don't need. And I'm not even mad. I'm just saying my opinion. Like they're just dumb ideas that we don't need. They're unnecessary. We don't need these props. We want props that are worth buying with great detail, great quality, you know, great design, great audio, great animation with blood and gore, and it has to be creepy or scary, and creepy and scary I guess are the same thing, right? But hey man, how's it going, Matt? How are you? Yeah, actually that would be pretty cool. Where you can just set them where you want them. You should be able to set the prop on B mode or A mode. And A mode would just be its normal mode where it does a sound and then jumps. And then B mode would just be, it would have the scare right away, which would be even better, but I would rather just have it on the normal mode. Spear Halloween should just make animatronics properly. My Cauldron Witch is doing awesome. She had a moment like not that long ago where she was kind of like glitched out at me. I mean, glitched out on me a little bit, but my Cauldron Witch my Cauldron Witch likes to, her body gets stuck sometimes if she doesn't get used very much. Now, I know what I'm going to do someday. If my Cauldron Witch stops working completely, I'm just going to eventually make something for her where I'll just make like a PVC pipe prop. Well, I have the 2007 Cauldron Witch, and they have these little fuses. I like Creepy Rising Doll. I actually do. I think it's a really good prop. It's done very well. The fuse on the 2007 Cauldron Witches. What happens sometimes when I activate her, she'll start going and then her audio will cut out and she'll stop moving. It's because there's this little fuse in her circuit board that you have to jump the fuse, and when you jump the fuse, she'll never do that again. She'll just keep working. And you need a soldering gun, I think, to do it. But if you have a 2007 Cauldron Witch and you know how to fix that, make a video about it, because then I can just save the video. Well, we all know Spirit doesn't actually make good props this year. Yeah, the original Cauldron Witch is 2006. The 2007 one is just as good though, but make a video on how to fix the 2007 Cauldron Witch, that problem where her audio cuts out and blah blah blah. Because you must have done it before, and if you have, yeah, the eyes are bigger on the 2006 one, but if you know how to fix it, make a video, man, when you have the time, please and thank you, because that would mean a lot, and that would help me be able to fix it someday. You know, and okay, if you know how, let me know. And so how do you jump the fuse on the 2007? How do you know how to fix them though? How? Do you guys remember Angry Grandpa? I'm still watching. I still watch him. I think he's really funny. Yeah, but how do you know how to fix all of these items if you don't have them? Let me know what you guys think. Um oh wow. There you go. Terry the Clown. What is Terry the Clown? Oh wow. That's awesome. Yeah, if you know how to fix it, let me know. Um because I'm not sure how to you'll have to tell me what fuse it is, and what kind of soldering iron I use, and how do I jump the fuse. Oh yeah, I remember now. Didn't really care for him. The animation was good, but didn't care about him. That prop. It was just okay. Um but guys, I'm very excited. This is going to be my last video. Tailspear Halloween shows their stuff. And let me tell you, if Spear Halloween does a good enough job this year, I'm going to be ordering all the animatronics I want. Like, if they do a good enough job, which I really think they're gonna. Yeah, for sure. You can do that for sure. That would be. Yeah, there is some leaks for Spear Halloween this year. But they're not like massive leaks. They're just showing there's a Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface Sidestepper, which I actually might buy. Not sure yet. There's the Haunted Mansion Ghost Sidesteppers that were leaked. And yeah, yes, please and thank you. When you have the time to, you don't have to do it this moment, but when you have the time, man, whenever you have the time, no rush. I do what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The little leaks that we've gotten so far. There's no life-size animatronic leaks yet, but I'm guaranteeing that's gonna happen very soon, which is good. And well, whatever information that you want to give me so I can fix my Cauldron Witch down the road. Like what fuse is it on the circuit board? Because I'm not sure which one it is. And I'm not sure how to jump the fuse on the circuit board to fix her. So, yeah, just give me your contact phone number so I can message you that way. That'll be a good idea. I had a 2010 Jemmy Cauldron Witch, if you guys didn't know. And basically, what happened to that one was we had to fix the stirring. Now, the reason why the older witches, the Cauldron Witches, break is because they use one adapter. And eventually the fuses just they can't handle all that movement on one adapter. It's too much power. So basically, what I heard is you gotta, yeah, you can do it that way if you want. That's fine. Harvester of Souls, he's good. But here's the thing. I actually think, okay, that's fine. That's no big deal. Yeah, send it to me on a different video if you want, and after the stream is over. The Harvester of Souls. Okay, I'll do that. All right. The Harvester of Souls, like, I like him, but I don't like the design. Could have been better. I don't like Spirit over the last couple of years. They've been just making their animatronics all like clothing, like no chest pieces or nothing, designs or nothing. Like, it's time for Spirit Halloween to start stepping up with designing as well. Like, they can't just be making all their props like all like these weird clothing and just hands and a face. Like, and the Harvester of Souls, he's cool, but he doesn't last. Like, and I think it could have been done better. I really do. I really think what they should have done with the Harvester of Souls, instead of making him eat her soul, what would have been better is if he actually had blood coming down off his face and he was like putting her head into his mouth, like he was eating her head or something. I think that would have been a much better concept than just having him the way he is, right? I think there's so many ideas Spirit Halloween can do. Like, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what Spirit Halloween is going to do this year. And yeah, I really think that would be a cool idea to see. I can't remember Demonic Dahlia. She was a great prop. I would actually love to see a reskin of Demonic Dahlia, but I would actually like to see her come back, because you know what? I would actually buy her. She was awesome. She was creepy, but I think she could look, I think she could be done. Oh, gotta read this. Oh yeah, when she moves her body, sometimes her body gets stuck. And I think the motor's kind of bad on it. I could be wrong. But sometimes I have to wiggle her around and she'll start moving again. But that could just be the fuse, right? But I think the belt might be bad because it kind of squeaks. But I don't care about that. I just care about fixing the fuse. Now, it doesn't need to be fixed this year because she still works awesome. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Demonic Dahlia. I think she's really cool, but I think she could have looked a little better. The detail on the face was good, but it could have been better. But we'll see what they do this year. If they bring her back, I might get her because she's pretty cool. But we'll see what they do down the road this year, Spirit Halloween. Because they can do a really good job. And when Spirit tries, they do a pretty good job with the props. So we'll see what they plan on doing this year. But I might consider getting her if she comes back this year. And like Rosemary, even though she takes a while to do her scare, I actually would like to see the original Rosemary come back, not the remake, the original design. There. Alright guys, I'm gonna end my stream now because it's been long enough. So see you guys in another awesome video.